Hello and welcome back to Boxing Box Unleashed. Today we'll be discussing the rising heavyweight prospect Jared Big Baby Anderson and fights I want him to take part in the future. Jared Anderson is the 7th ranked heavyweight in Ring Magazine, currently having 16 fights, 15 coming by way of knockout. He has faced opposition such as Charles Martin, Jerry Forrest, and George Arias. Jared Anderson has a slick and smart boxing style, making use of a good jab, good bodywork, and decent defense. Anderson has shown the ability to knock out using clinical body punching and using his jab to establish his elaborate combos. So this video I'll break down 4 fights for Anderson to boost his ranking in the heavyweight division and build a good resume for himself, as he has the potential to become a huge star in the heavyweight division. Jared Anderson vs Murad Gasayev. Murad Gasayev was the former unified cruiserweight champion, facing great competition such as Alexander Usyk and defeating good fighters like Krzysztof Wlodarczyk and Ionel Dorticos. Gasayev is an orthodox inside fighter, having great power in both hands. He uses precise body punching and angles to position his hooks to knock out his opponents. Gasayev can offer a tough challenge to Anderson, even though coming off a loss to Otto Wallin, as Murad Gasayev has shown great boxing ability and ring IQ, which can offer a problem to most heavyweights in the division, including Jared Anderson. In the end, I see Jared Anderson winning this fight through a narrow, unanimous decision, due to his skills and use of movement and relatively equal body weight to Gasayev, which will offer problems. In the end, I see Jared Anderson winning this fight due to his skills and use of movement and relatively equal body work to Gasayev. Jared Anderson also has the disadvantage of being young, but it may work in his favor due to being more active and fresher compared to Gasayev. Although Jared Anderson may have 16 fights, he has a great amateur background, being part of Team USA and winning first place in most of their tournaments. And anyways, we'll move on to our next opponent, that being Jared Anderson vs Filipe Hrgović. Filipe Hrgović is currently ranked 6th in the heavyweight division in Ring Magazine, having beaten good opposition like Zhilei Zhang, Dempsey McKean, and Marko Rondončić. Filipe Hrgović uses the Soviet style of boxing, having his lead hand probing against his opponent's jab and keeping his rear hand to block and parry shots. Hrgović has a great 1-2 and a jab that can dismantle his opponent's offense. He has displayed great ring IQ and positioning to dismantle his opponents, and I believe a fight with Anderson will establish the rankings within the division and see who's ready for a challenge at the title. I see this fight going 12 rounds, as both display good power and skill, making it a tough affair for both of them. However, I feel this fight could go in favor of Hrgović, as he displayed great skill against difficult opponents like Zhilei Zhang, while Anderson has his toughest test was Charles Martin, who is a level below Zhilei Zhang. However, Anderson has the experience of being a Team USA member, having great amateur background, and having the strength and skill and youth at his side against Hrgović. But anyways, we'll move onwards to our next fight. Jared Anderson vs Aslanbek Makhmudov. Aslanbek Makhmudov is the 3rd ranked heavyweight in the WBC, holding the NABF title, which puts him in position to be able to fight for the WBC title. Aslanbek Makhmudov has defeated opposition such as Carlos Takam, Junior Anthony Wright, and Rafael Akpo-Jori. Makhmudov is an aggressive fighter, throwing his combinations and punches, walking forwards and backwards. He uses his immense strength to completely dismantle his opponents while having great punch precision to go through their guards. A fight with Anderson will put both of them closer to getting a shot at the WBC title, as Jared Anderson holds the US WBC belt, which helps him get a shot at the title, while Aslanbek, as mentioned, has the NABF title, which is a regional title used to determine if a fighter is worthy of challenging for the regional title. I see this being a tougher fit for Jared Anderson due to not only Aslanbek's size and strength, but his weight and pressure that he imposes in the ring, not allowing for Jared Anderson to stay in the pocket and focus on using his body work. I see this fight going to Aslanbek, but if Jared Anderson works to the body early while developing counter-punching skills, it would lean towards his favor. Onwards to our last fight, we have Jared Anderson vs Zhilei Zhang. Zhilei Zhang is the 4th ranked heavyweight in Ring Magazine and the current WBO interim world champion, having defeated good opposition such as Joe Joyce, Andrei Rudenko, and having a competitive fight with Filipe Hrgović. Zhang is a skilled southpaw with a great jab and powerful left hand. Although being a bit slow and on the older side, he has displayed his skill in the Joe Joyce fight that his skill set is still dangerous at this age. Zhang's textbook boxing style, having his jab sticking out forward and probing his opponent's jab while setting up a left hand to go straight down the middle, is very dangerous. I chose this fight specifically for Anderson due to both of them being ranked in the WBO, as although Zhang being the interim champion, Anderson is ranked 2nd in the WBO, which would offer him an opportunity to fight Zhang for the title, and I see this being Anderson's toughest test. In the end, I see this fight working towards Zhang's favor, as his boxing skills and ring IQ will dwarf Anderson's advantages, and his size will offer an issue, as Anderson's usual strength won't be effective as usual. However, if Anderson follows the 3 fights beforehand, fighting Gasayev, Hergovich, and Makhmudov, and develop a mentality of violence, he can beat Zhang, as his current mindset holds him back, talking about how he's not wanting to be a champion and how he's too young to be in this kind of position, as this type of mindset will hold him back for the future and not make him the huge star that he wants to be. This concludes another opponent wishlist video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. Starting Tuesday to Thursday, we'll be making the art of series, which is something I was pretty interested in. On Tuesday, we're going to be starting on the art of bodywork and starting with Naoya Inoue. And Sunday, we'll have another opponent's wishlist video, but for Janabek Alim Kanali. And maybe on Friday, I'll offer a special surprise video instead of our usual boxing masterclass video. But anyways, it's been your boy TJ, and I'll see you later, fight fans.